even as I was writing this memoir, which was published by a queer press, you know, when I was writing this manuscript, I was living a life of very tight discretion in a small town. I had no community. I didn't know what it was like to actually have a community of people that actually had your back. And when I had the manuscript accepted for publication, and I was going through the revision process, I suddenly saw all the places where I had toned things down and pulled punches and maybe not said this or maybe not said that because of my fear of how it was going to affect my living situation, my job, my community where I was living. You know, I had very wonderful supportive friends, and it's not like, you know, I was in the worst place in the world in terms of, you know, for being queer, but certainly there was nothing that really I could be part of. And there were certainly, you know, I wasn't making connections with the publishers. I wasn't part of any kind of literary community that understood the kind of work I was writing. Certainly when I was writing about nature and writing a lot of sort of idyllic kind of nature poetry type things, people were really interested because I was living in the mountains. As soon as I started writing more about my identity and from that memoir place, it just became more complicated. And doing the revisions to the memoir manuscript made me able to make that book what it had always needed to be, because I had a queer publisher that was there going, yes, we want this. Yes, this is great. More, right? And I didn't really realize how much I thought when I was writing it that I was being out. But once I was here in Vancouver, had a community, felt I was more safe, felt I was more able to be completely out without any negative repercussions or fewer negative repercussions, you know, then I realized how much more I was putting on the page. That was really surprising to me and very beautiful. It was wonderful.